Yes, welcome to Primary 6. Once again, this is the Felix lesson, and we are dealing with integrated science. Before is my Ronald, taking you through Primary 6 science. Members, we are still moving on with our topic, resources in the environment. However, today we are looking at minerals as a resource. Minerals is one of the non-renewable resources in the environment. So we are saying that a mineral is anything that occurs naturally, like a rock in the earth. Anything that occurs naturally, like a rock in the earth, that we call a mineral. Members, minerals are non-renewable resources because they cannot be replaced naturally once used. We say that those resources that cannot be replaced naturally once used are called non-renewable resources. And minerals is one of the non-renewable resources. Once they mine minerals in a certain place, for example, here we are here, they mine the minerals which are within this area, then they get finished. There's no single day that when you come again after a certain time B, these minerals again will be found there. Once they are mined and finished or depleted, it is finished for all. So minerals cannot be replaced naturally. Then minerals are harvested by mining. Sometimes they can ask you, state one way how minerals can be harvested from the ground. That's by mining. Then we have examples of minerals. There are different minerals. One, we have gold. We have a mineral called silver. You ever heard about the gold medals, silver medals? They are made out of these minerals, gold and silver. We have a mineral called the copper. We have diamond, mercury, iron, oil, clay, chalk, tin, aluminium, and very many other minerals. These minerals are used in different ways, meaning that these minerals have different items we make out of them. When you look at a mineral like gold, we have gold medals made out of gold. Silver, we have coins, we have silver medals and utensils. Copper, we use copper to make electric wires and tubes. We have minerals like diamond for making things like slasher, bolts, and so on. Iron for making iron sheets and other utensils and other garden tools. Mercury is used in chemical thermometers. Then we have clay, oil, and so on. There are very many materials we make out of clay, what we call ceramics. Then note, minerals from which metals are got from are called the ores. So when we ask what is an ore is a mineral which is used for making what? Metals. So these metals, these minerals can be mixed to form what we call an alloy. So alloys, excuse me, an alloy is a mixture of two or more metals. When you get different metals and you mix, you form what we call an alloy. You make this, get this mineral plus this mineral, this metal with this metal, you mix together, you form an alloy. So an alloy is a mixture of two or more metals. So examples of alloys. One, we have steel. Steel is an alloy got from mixing carbon and iron. Then we have an alloy called solder. Solder is a mixture of lead and tin. Then we have an alloy called brass. Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc. Then we have bronze. We have bronze. Bronze is a mixture of copper and tin. Then there's another alloy called dentist amalgam. Dentist amalgam is a mixture of mercury and the copper. Then we have the last alloy called solder. Solder is a mixture of lead and tin. So members, These are some of the examples of alloys. So these alloys are very important. In order that when we look at alloys like a steel, it's used for making the utensils. Then solder is also an alloy which is used for joining metals. Then we have brass. Brass is made up of copper and zinc, which is used for making electric wires and tubes. Then bronze for making coins, for making also the metals. Then we have the dentist amalgam. Dentist amalgam is used for filling the tooth. When your tooth has a hole, you go in the hospital, they fill it with dentist amalgam. Then, so I've talked about it. Then, why are metals alloyed? Why are metals alloyed? The reason for alloying is to make metals harder. There are some metals which are soft. Now, when you mix with other metals, you make this soft metal to be harder. So, is to lower the melting point of metals. There are those metals whose melting point is high. So, you can only lower their melting point when you mix it with other metals. Then to make metals resistant to rusting, some metals like iron, they can easily rust. So you want to prevent those iron materials from rusting, you have to alloy to mix them with other metals which are resistant to rusting. Then to increase the metallic electric conductivity. When we talk about electric conductivity, we are meaning that at which some materials conduct electricity. There are those metals that their electric conductivity is very low. They conduct electricity at a very low pace. So, for you to increase their conductivity, you have to mix them with the other alloys. So members, we have some questions below there about this topic. So this lesson, make sure that you answer them and you bring for marking. See you when you see me.